So I recently got the new Sony FX3, and boy am I loving this camera so far. It is such an upgrade over my old camera, the A6300, in almost every aspect. Since the FX3 is now my primary filmmaking camera, I wanted to make sure I had everything all set up as best as I could to make it as efficient for my filmmaking needs as possible. As much as I love this camera, it's by no means perfect out of the box. So today, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to upgrade the FX3 to make it all that much better for filmmaking using this right over here. What exactly is that, you might ask? Well, it's SmallRig's Half Cage for the FX3. Cages are typically added to camera bodies to help attach any necessary accessories or completely rig them out. I rigged out my older A6300 camera quite some time ago, and it really added a bit of new life to it. So if you want to check out that video, you can tap right on over here. And since I've loved the rigged out setup of my A6300, I've been considering rigging out my FX3 as well. Now, the FX3 is quite a bit bigger and heavier than the A6300, so I was kind of concerned about fully rigging it out. I've got a plethora of problems, from back problems to plantar fasciitis, to Achilles tendonitis, to potentially carpal tunnel. Yep. So I really didn't want a behemoth of a camera build. So when SmallRig reached out to me asking me if I wanted to try out their new half cage for the FX3, I naturally thought this was a great opportunity to see if I could do a similar build as my A6300 without needing a full cage that would be bigger, take up more space, and ultimately make my whole setup much heavier. And if you're interested in fully rigging out your FX3, I will be doing a full rig build out video soon showing everything I did to build out my full FX3 cinema rig. Alright, so first things first, you might be wondering why I upgraded my camera to the FX3. Well, I had been using the Sony A6300 for almost 5 years now, and it definitely has served me well. When I started feeling the limitations of it, I rigged out the camera and felt like I got a whole new life out of it. But now, at the point I'm at in my career, I needed something more. Even rigged out, the limitations were getting to a point where they were not only holding me back, but really starting to affect my productivity. Now, since getting the FX3, I've been actually using it for about a month or so, and my god, is it continuing to blow me away. I was able to use it on a couple of music videos I'd recently shot, which, by the way, you can check out some sneak peeks of by following me over on Instagram at Perri. And it has quickly become clear to me that it really was the right choice to invest in something that would be more efficient, get me better performance and better results, and just make me stand out. And on that topic, if you've been following me for a while, you may have noticed I wear almost exclusively black clothes, and I've been wearing pretty much the same clothes for almost forever. And today, not only am I not wearing my same old clothes, I'm actually wearing a new t-shirt that's actually in an awesome color. As I realized I needed a new camera for the many reasons I just listed, I realized I needed some new clothes as well. And that's when I came across Cuts. I was a little hesitant at first, but after seeing a lot of other content creators out there rocking Cuts clothing, I decided to give them a shot, and I have not been disappointed. On shoot days, it's important to be comfortable, stay cool and dry, and arguably most importantly, look good. And I really feel this t-shirt checks off all those boxes. It's got this great tailored fit that's super stylish, and I love that they release new colors with the changing seasons. I thought instead of getting a typical black or white t-shirt, I'd go with this awesome vintage blue color for the summer. So, if you're anything like me, maybe it's time to embrace some change and try out some new stuff. Cuts does also offer V-necks and Henleys on top of the crew neck that you see here, and they even come in different cuts like classic, which is what I've got on right here, split hem, and elongated. So whether you're looking for some new tees to dress up for a business meeting or just comfortably and stylishly for a shoot, you can head on over to the link in the description down below to check out Cuts tees and grab one for yourself. Trust me guys, as a content creator, this is absolutely one of the best tees I have owned, and you will not regret checking them out. Alright, so getting back to the SmallRig Half Cage, let's go over exactly what it has to make it a useful upgrade for filmmaking with the FX3. For starters, it has some mounting points with its quarter 20 threads. There are quite a few on the side here and at the bottom, and it even comes with a NATO rail attachment that goes on top of the camera where the FX3's handle mounts. So you'd have to remove the handle that comes with the FX3 to add that on, but then you'd be able to add your own accessories, like a monitor or even a different top handle. The threads on the side are useful for adding something like a side handle to the camera, which works great for accessibility and weight distribution. The FX3 has a really great size grip on the right side of the camera, so holding it with your right hand on the main camera grip and your left hand on the attached side handle is just the perfect way to get great stable shots. Next, it has this rod clamp attachment to place a 50mm rod in it. This is useful for if you want to add a follow focus to your camera. With other cage systems, you'd have to mount your whole camera in a cage to some type of base plate with rods to then attach something like a follow focus to it. But with the half cage here, all you really need is a short 50mm rod that slides in and clamps into the top of the half cage and easily allows you to add a follow focus to it. Finally, it has a cold shoe mount at the top over here as well, which is great for adding other accessories like a microphone. Oh, and it actually comes with a dedicated HDMI cable clamp to make sure you don't accidentally yank out your HDMI cable from your camera. So with this setup, you can actually build a really great small run and gun setup that is everything you need. And as a little added bonus, if you turn it over, you notice there's this little key that slides in a slot and sticks in place with magnets that will allow you to easily tighten the screw on the bottom of the cage to the camera, as well as any other accessories that have this type of screw attachment. So no need to have to worry about using a coin or your keys to try to tighten these screws. So what do you guys think? I'd love it if you left me a comment down below letting me know what you think of the setup for the FX3. Do you think that this is a great run and gun setup, or would you prefer a full out cinema rig build out? I'm super pumped with this setup, and like I said earlier, I'll be seeing how I can fully rig this camera out, maybe even leave it somewhat modular where I can easily take it off the full rig and remain in this form factor when I need a lighter setup. If you're interested in grabbing one of these half cages from SmallRig, just check out the link in the description down below. Anyway, thanks so much guys for watching. If you like what you see here today, don't forget to hit that like button, and as always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Perri, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!